People used to see me as a disaster. My father and brother hated me. My whole family felt ashamed of me. Now I've set up my own branch. I step into court to pay respects to the capital. My power reaches all over the land. This land has always aimed to be united. How could a fake dynasty be allowed to split it in two? Please call me Lord Wei. I, Wei Nishang, have crossed over to become part of a powerful Dazhou family. I'm the second son of the Wei family, born against fate, bringing misfortune to my mother and kin. My birth itself was a crime, so they named me Nishang. This Wei An used to be the master's page. He had a noble background. Sadly, he offended the family head for that troublemaker. Even asking for scraps got him humiliated. The chief wanted to starve that child to death. But this old servant made sure all of the capital knew. Our chief cares about reputation, so he spared the child's life. Stop. Second young master, it's no big deal if I'm mistreated. You belong to the master. Hope you don't act rashly. Old bastard matched with little bastard. Show me some respect next time. You troublemaker, why don't you bow when you see me? If I were you, why stay alive at all? Get out of my way. Move. Big brother and second brother are your real siblings after all. Why speak so harshly now? Born and killed your own mother and grandfather. I refuse to have such a cursed brother. Father wants us in the ancestral hall. Troublemaker, keep up. Bastard, get over here and kneel. Brother's about to study under Lord Qin at the academy. He's destined for greatness. The Wei family's future depends on him. I'll work hard. I won't let Lord Qin down. Not like my younger brother. This whole life, he probably won't even know where the academy's gate faces. Good son, you'll make the family thrive. But look at you, the Jinx. You killed your grandfather, caused your own mother's death. How do you have the face to stay alive? Thanks, father, for letting me live. Please calm down, master. It's freezing out here. If Nishen gets sick from the cold, sister's spirit would be hurt. You pity her for killing Madame Lu? You dare use the word pity? You wretch? Your grandfather dropped dead from a stroke seeing you for the first time. You came feet first. Lu mother died in pain during your birth. Bow to redeem yourself. Nishen, your father is doing this for your own good. You're never short on food at home. Once your brother makes it big, you'll benefit too, right? With me here, he'll never have a place in this family. You still seem defiant, wretch. Today I'll clean house for the Wei family. Father, if I die, it's nothing. But there's one thing I don't understand. I want to ask you. You bastard. How dare you argue? Speak. Why is my mother's memorial placed in the farthest corner? She doesn't even get the same offerings as a common maid. You keep saying you miss your dead wife. But you let her memorial be insulted in the corner. Is this your so-called devotion? Mother gave birth to twins that year. It should have brought blessings according to tradition. Wei Nisheng, you cursed child who killed your mother. What right do you have to speak of father here? My crime brings shame to the Wei family. But mother gave this family 2 sons. She died after childbirth. The elders call her a hero. The court honored her. The family record has her story. She deserved ancestral worship and glory. Now, mother's memorial is lowly as an ant. Her offerings are less than those for the servants. In front of all the ancestors, I must ask, What are the rules of the Wei family? Master Kui, my mother is my wife. She's a widow praised by the court. How dare you neglect her like that? You plan to ruin my name and let everyone talk behind my back? Master, I just forgot. Been busy with things. Forgot? You're just messing up the ranks on purpose. Who collects rent from my mother's dowry estate now? The jewelry she left behind. Who's wearing it now? You think I'm blind? Aren't you using me and my mother to control me? Back then, rules and reputation killed without blood. I'll use your rules against you. I'll slap you with your own devotion. You have no choice but to punish Kui. Mom, don't hurt me. If I defend you now, I'll be called unfilial. Do I still want a spot at the academy? Go back and fix the offerings for Lu Mother tomorrow. Write an apology. Burn it while kneeling at her altar. From tomorrow, for the next month, every afternoon, kneel for 2 hours in front of Lu Mother's memorial to repent. Yes, Master. Kneel tight, and if you speak a word of this, I'll kill you. Keep watch. Don't let the cold harm him. Steward, give the first son 2 more pans of fine charcoal. Thank you for your care, Father. Not like someone else. Second son, cover yourself up. Since you turned 4, whenever the first son celebrates, you have to endure hardship. Kneeling till midnight. Knees bruised and numb. No one ever asked. It's fine. They just want me to kneel for the living to see. I take it as keeping company with grandfather and mother. The Wei family's wealth was earned by grandfather's hard work. Master suffered back then.
He made his name with coins scraped together from the whole clan.
Everyone hoped Uncle Mingyuan would be loyal to Wei. He passed the scholar exam at 14, passed the top exam at 17. Sadly, he died young. That's why father hates me. Firstborn is the tyrant. The second should succeed. Grandpa wanted you adopted by the main branch to carry on. Father refused to give up the family assets and name, so he sees you as an eyesore. I'm his obstacle to controlling the Wei family, and his scapegoat for fake reputation. Father treats me like an enemy. Brother sees me as bad luck. The living hate me, the dead, yet somehow they're paving my path. Grandfather, you gave me this life. I won't let you down from now on. Pass the scholar exam at 14, and the top exam at 17. I'll fight for the top in the exams again. Madam, second young master has arrived.
Nishang.
Mother was exhausted from the ancestral hall matter the other day. Her mind wasn't calm. She lost her composure and made you suffer. Don't take it to heart. I wouldn't dare. You always live alone in the West Wing. It's too lonely. Why not move to the main house so Mother can look after you? My mother's family has a brother born out of wedlock. He's lived in the capital for years, knows all the fun spots. He can take you around later, show you the world. Got it. Keeping me under their noses to nurture my lungs. Have my mother's brothers drag me into drinking, gambling, and worse. The Wei family puts family reputation above all. They hate anyone who strays off the proper path. If I pick up bad habits, at best I get kicked out and erased from the family records. At worst, I break house rules and get beaten to death. But this flashy city of Jingdu, getting out and facing the world, is exactly the escape I need now. So what about breaking out of this situation? Go on, say it. Do you really think your mother means you harm? I never thought that, Mother. Thank you for caring for me. It's just I've spent years living in a side courtyard. I've never seen the grand sights of Jingdu. Is the world out there really as lively and stunning as those old paintings and books? Is it really full of life? It's more than lively. It's like paradise on earth. I'll handle this for you, son. Utterly hopeless like mud that can't stick to a wall. Seriously, you've got no class. Since that's the case, I'll do whatever you decide, mother. No need for formality between us. Go get some rest. Tomorrow, my brother will pick you up to help with city patrol. Excited? Your second brother will be ruined soon. Only joining the dragon can break this stalemate. Since you're inviting me into the trap, I'll just use you to make my move. Time to check out this capital myself. You demon, you have no right to come to the main house. Thinking of moving in just to steal my tutor? Greetings, brother. You think you can call me brother? You think you deserve to study? At the teacher's banquet 5 days from now. You'd better stay in your lousy courtyard. If you dare to show up, I'll break your legs. Looks like I need to find a good teacher too. Master, a lot of people are watching that fat cripple from Yuhang Division. Are you sure you can pull this off? I'm thinking about talking to the Feng family. They used to say Feng held half the court. But didn't Master Feng retire? Retired is just a cover-up. He's still highly regarded. He might even be reinstated. A man of that caliber really could sway the court. Wait until the teacher's banquet in a few days. Lord Qin will come collect Shajing as his student. Rumor gets out to the Feng mansion. We send our invitation. Everything falls into place. Just don't stir up big trouble. My master values his reputation. Stop before it goes too far. Relax. I know every gambling hall in Jingdu. I'll take him out for a couple of rounds. I bet next time he'll be begging me to go out again. Second young master, Jingdu is such a fun city. It's just us hanging out, no reason to bring servants. Weibio is my family too. No, Weibio. I'm not going either. Ah, second young master. All right, we'll all go. Can't let that brat get away. We'll figure out how to ditch the old man later. Isn't that old beast from the Wei family? Going out begging with the bastard again. Wang Rong's been around too long. Time to pull his teeth. Say that again. Second young master, let it go. That Wang Rong is the eldest wet nurse's real son. He belongs to the first young master. We can't mess with him. Second young master, in this cold weather, why are you dragging that old beast outside? Trying to end up kneeling at the ancestral hall again. Get out. I said get out. Second young master, you forgot your place. You bring bad luck to mother and family. You carry this cursed air about you. You're a disgrace to the Wei family just by being alive. Might as well jump in a river. At least that would save your brother's reputation. You can treat me like crap, but don't talk about second young master that way. Isn't that the loser that anyone can bully? I told you to get out. Are you deaf or what? You little bastard, you dare hit me? Wang Rong, you house slave. What did you just say? Don't make me kill you. You. What are you doing? Remember this. I'm the legitimate Wei heir. You're just a house slave with a death contract? Your mother only nursed my brother a few times. I let you slide when you took my things before. But you have no right to insult me to my face. Wei Nishang, no matter what, he's the main son. Beating a house slave to death is really no different than squishing an ant. Just you wait. You just wait and see. Eldest young master will make you pay. Second young master really takes after the master when he was young. No, he's even tougher. Hey, little nephew. I'm taking you someplace only grown-ups go, so you can broaden your horizons. But we can't let this old guy follow us there. What's up, second young master? I'm your mother's own brother. Your real uncle. My father works as a 6th rank official at the Ministry of Works. You're just a side branch from the Kui family, taking me to those dirty places, ruining his name. What do you think he'll do to you, nephew? No, second young master. You'll tattle to your brother-in-law. If I get in trouble with father, Worst is I kneel in the ancestral hall. But will your stepmother protect you? Or will she cut all ties right away? Sister will definitely throw me under the bus. Then I'm really done for. Now you get it. My father would break your legs. And your whole Kui family wouldn't say a word. You believe me, right? Second young master. Let's talk this out. The silver my mother gave you, and all the cash on you handed over. Please, second young master, no. It was Kui Fu who said he'd take me out. Wei Bio, you heard him, right? I heard it. If rumors about masters spread in that kind of place, I'm afraid I'll give it. Sister, turns out he's a cunning little troublemaker. Relax. Go home quietly with Wei and now. And keep your mouth shut. Just say everything was normal. Yes, everything was normal. Rare to get out. I want to really see the world of Great Joe. Master, thank heavens. Your grandson is a born scholar. There are no poems by Li Yu. And no Northern Song dynasty. So this Great Joe is a fork in history. China faced the Five Dynasties era, replaced by the Great Zhou, which mimics Song culture. And Ming bureaucracy in this alternate world. History breaks here. Post-Tang poetry never existed. What are you looking at? Where'd this little meat bun come from? Why are you being so rude? You're the meat bun. Your whole family are meat buns. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, HMPH. It's because you're pretty. I forgive you. History of Great Joe? Why read this? It's so boring. Better to read a poetry collection. This meat bun is quite interesting. By the way, whose son are you? I've never seen you before. Wei Nisheng? That's a strange name. What does it mean? My mother died giving birth to me. My grandfather passed away then too. I was born a Jinx to my kin, so they called me Nisheng. Why would you think that? Your mother must have loved you. She fought so hard to give you life. How can you call yourself a Jinx? My mommy said, giving birth hurts so very much. Every mother risks her life for her child. If your mother heard you say that, she'd be so heartbroken. You're right. Since you know my name now, to be fair, what's yours? Grandpa says, girls shouldn't just tell boys their names. But you're handsome. You can just call me Fu Niang. Fu Niang. Little miss. Where are you? Nanny is looking for me. I have to go. Little Wei is so good looking. Much better than Grandpa's students. I wish Grandpa would teach him too. Father, I beg you to grant me justice. Justice? For what? Father, I beg you for justice. Justice? Over what matter? Master, yesterday, I was sent by the eldest son to deliver items to the second son, but he beat me without a word. He is the master, so I accept the beating. But what he said next. Sai, father, please listen closely. What did that wretch say? He said even if the eldest son were here, he'd kill him just the same. And what else? He said the eldest only has a title, but if it came down to it, he is also a legitimate son. Nobody is above him. Nobody is above him. Bastard, he dares challenge Shazheng. My apprenticeship banquet is in a few days. If Lord Qin hears a Wei son is so arrogant, ignoring his own elders, he'll think our family is a mess. That would ruin our family's future. Drag him here to me this instant. A jinxing disaster dares to defy me? I'll finish you off today. Wang Rong's scheme, and Shazheng's mountain of lies. The stage is set, and they're just waiting for me. Father, mother. Kneel, you wretch. I said kneel. Did you not hear me? I will kneel if you wish, father. But I'd like to know my crime. Scoundrel. Your brother sent you gifts yesterday, and you beat his servant. Don't you know what you said? Didn't you say you'd kill me too? I've treated you well. Why insult me like this? Nisheng might have been reckless. But Xiaojing's banquet is soon. This is not good. Mother, don't speak for him.
He disrespects his elder brother.
His heart is wicked. Father, you mustn't let him off easily. Father, may I say a few words? Speak. Wang Rong, what exactly were you delivering? The stone box I brought was overturned by you. And why did I hit you? Because you insulted me in public. Those words, do you dare repeat them before Father? Wei An and Kui Fu were there. If Father doesn't believe me, you can summon them. In that case, Wei An and Kui Fu side with him. They were out together yesterday. Their words can't be trusted. Other servants were there, Master. Call them in to be questioned. Bring them here. What did you see yesterday afternoon? Master, we heard him mention the eldest only holds a title, and that he's a legitimate son too. Nobody is above him. Good, very good. I didn't know you had such filthy ambitions. Can't you just stay quiet? You were obedient before. I said, I don't. You want to kill me? You even dare to hit me? Die! How dare you plot to take the title? Do you really want to ruin your brother's future? Is that what it takes to satisfy you? If I were you, I'd take this sword and end it now. Won't do it, eh? Xiaojing. Wang Rong is your man. How should we handle this? My brother has done wrong, but I can't bear a harsh punishment. Since Wang Rong was beaten and is feeling resentful, let him slap my brother twice and spit on him 3 times. Then we'll let it go. What? A master slapped by a servant? Even if he lives, he'll never show his face again. This seems improper. Didn't you hear your master? Go. In my presence. This wretch wouldn't dare resist. Yes, master. You jinxing little bastard. Finally in my hands, aren't you? For over 10 years. I didn't cry or fight for anything, because I was too young, and because I still hoped for a family. But now a man is grown, and he will not be humiliated. Still laughing? He's gone mad. Little bastard. Why didn't you die with your mother? I'm laughing at my own stupidity. I thought you living people would one day treat me as kin, picking up a sword before the master? Do you actually dare to use it? I am of the true Wei bloodline. I told you, you have no right to insult me. What are you saying? I can't hear a thing. You'll be screaming soon. Beat him! Kill him! My grandfather Wei Zhang was a grand secretary of the palace. My mother was a woman of supreme honor. And you, a mere servant. How dare you insult me? Ah! Murder. He's killed him. You wretch! How dare you do this? Do you even ignore your father now? Dad, you just said you don't have a son like me. Starting today, I don't have a father like you either. Wei Yangsheng, where are you going? What a privileged family. What a strict Wei clan. Wei Mingdi, you let your people run wild like this. You're willing to kill your own son. You're even more ashamed before Grandpa than I am. And even more before my mom. Didn't you tell me to take my own life? Fine, I'll do it. You, what are you trying to do? I'm going to the ancestral hall right now. I'll kneel before Grandpa and Mom's tablets. and end my life to apologize. I want to see, after today, who in the Dezhou court would use someone like you? A son forced to kill your own heir, Mingdi. If this child is forced to die in the ancestral hall, news will spread across the capital by tomorrow. All those upright officials will attack the Wei family like crazy. Quick, stop him. Keep him from going to the ancestral hall. Why isn't anyone stopping him? Young master. Second young master has a sword in his hand. We don't dare stop him by force. You. Nishan? Nisheng, listen to me. Wang Rong deserves his punishment. Father shouldn't have listened to that servant. Put your sword down first. Let's talk this through. What are you standing around for? Go talk to your brother. If you don't, our Wei family is done for. Nishan, good child. Don't do anything rash. Let's handle things calmly. Yeah. It was my fault as your big brother. I shouldn't have believed that servant, enduring things for 10 years. But tonight I stand here, holding a sword facing them. Wei An, hurry and talk to this child. Talk to Nisheng. Or the Wei family really will be destroyed. They drove second young master this far. That's too much. Master, may I ask boldly? That scoundrel insulted the eldest son in public. Shouldn't he be killed? A servant defied the household, according to Zhou law, and the Wei family rules. Isn't death the punishment? Second young master cleansed the family with his sword today. He protected the Wei family's traditions. Who dares say he was wrong? This old servant is giving that child a way out. Losing a servant is minor. But if he dies early in the ancestral hall, my position is finished. Wei An is right. Miss Heng, you did well killing him. Father was confused for a moment. Got tricked by Wang Rong's evil words. Nearly wronged you. That's right. Wang Rong, that backstabbing rat, deserved to die. Young master, you've already won? If this goes on, it'll get out of hand. It's not enough. I want to force them to the edge tonight, so everyone knows there's no turning back. Father, you said I was right to kill him. Who made you force me to take my own life? Whose words did you believe? Brother, you made Wang Rong insult me in front of everyone. You listened to some lies again. Mother, you said I'm young, that it was an accident. What was your motive then? I want you all to explain clearly now. Who lied about Wang Rong's matter? Who pushed Dad to make me kill myself? If you don't make it clear today, I won't put this sword down. I can go to the ancestral hall anytime. It was my fault as your father. I shouldn't have listened to just one side. Shouldn't have forced you to die. Nisheng, you suffered wrong. You troublemaker. Go apologize to your brother. If you hadn't let that crook run wild, this disaster wouldn't have happened. It's my fault. Second brother. Your big brother apologizes. Mother was misled by that servant. She never meant any harm. From now on, with all these witnesses here, so many eyes here, you want to rewrite the story or turn things around. Dream on. A gentleman must not shame his father even in youth. It started today. Wang Rong was a rotten servant. But you and big brother only listened to him. You forced me to take my own life. So let's settle it here. What else do you want? I'm not asking for anything. Just want you to remember. If anyone outside uses this against us, says second young master must pay for murder, Dad, you must testify truthfully. This child is forcing me. Not only must you not blame him, you have to protect him. Of course, Father will testify for you. From now on, who dares treat second young master as a pushover? if Wang Rong from the Weibona family still has any relatives.
Take them all out tonight.
His parents have been dead for a long time. Plus, he loves to gamble. Master never gave him a maidservant. Good job, Weibai. Are those secret connections you managed still around? What's second young master planning to spread this time? Spread the word that the Wei family's second son defended the family honor, risking his life if needed, killing the evil servant pretending to be the master, to uphold family rules. Let all of Jingdu know right now. I want father to have zero chance for a comeback and get some reputation for myself. Second young master, you've suffered today. Weibai, I'm grown up now. I never want to kneel in the ancestral hall again. I understand, sir. The old servant knows everything. Master, we can't keep that monster around any longer. Didn't you see his eyes? He was aiming straight at us. Father and mother were right. He never saw us as family. This hidden threat must be wiped out. Enough with your excuses. Who's responsible for this mess tonight? You think I'm old and clueless? Why did that unfilial son go crazy tonight? It was you all forcing him into a corner. I just wanted to teach him a lesson. The day after tomorrow is your apprenticeship banquet. If people find out you forced your brother to his death, and Lord Qin hears about it, your future is over. The family's whole career will be ruined. I was wrong. Don't be angry, father. Master, what should we do now? Focus on the apprenticeship banquet. Once I get the Feng family on my side, and this trouble passes, I'll make sure that brat can't live easy. Until then, anyone who messes with him will be punished by house rules. Yes, of course. Wei family's reputation for 100 years can be ruined by that brat. Sis, why the rush? Why did you want me? Let me ask you, where exactly did you take that brat 2 days ago? Sis, I swear I'm innocent. I just took him to the gambling den, like you said. Seriously, that kid acted like he'd never seen the world before the whole time. I swear I didn't take him anywhere else. Gambling dens, a filthy place that can change a man with one visit. How did he do there? He went wild, totally wild. The kid's eyes sparkled at money. When he lost a few rounds, he got furious. Everything seemed new to him. You know Wang Rong? Of course I do. When we left that day, that kid actually slapped Wang Rong twice in front of me. What? Did the servant snitch? Not a chance. Wang Rong was killed by that brat that night. Killed? Sis? Is that kid possessed or something? Maybe something evil took him over. Congratulations, Mingdi. Really, congrats. Your Wei family has a true prodigy. Sir, are you talking about our family drama? Brother Mingdi, you sure kept this quiet. Such a thing happened that boosts every scholar's face. And you didn't even leak a word to us. Your son is truly decisive. He's a role model for us all. No wonder he's Lord Wenjuangeng's grandson. Wei family's honor is truly deserved. Such strength. Those pampered kids in Jingdu look bad next to him. So Lord Qin wanting a disciple is already spreading. They're fawning over us because Xiaojing got lucky. Otherwise, why praise me Wei Mingdi like this? Wei family has a good tradition and a fierce son. Advance. Mingdi, you didn't disgrace your father. If Lord Wenjuangong knew this in the afterlife,
He'd see his grandson so proud.
he'd be smiling in his grave. You're too kind, Lord Qin. It's because Xiaojing works so hard every day. Having your favor is his greatest fortune. That Xiaojing, who who's about to be my apprentice. Didn't Lord Qin build up Shijing's reputation yourself? Your son defended the family name, protected the family's honor, killed the evil servant for house rules. And now it's all over Jingdu. Even this morning in court.
His Majesty praised him as a fierce son.
Not even 20 yet, but already knows to defend his family, draws his sword to uphold the family honor. A blessing to the great Zhou, and a blessing to the law. What? His Majesty praised that brat you had? He just killed someone yesterday. How does everyone already know today? Mingdi, why are you stunned? You always brag about Xiaojing. What did I say? That he's not a disappointment. He is a disappointment. I just listened to the servants yesterday. And let him hang himself. He cares most about family rules. If he finds out how this all happened, it's over. Mingdi, why is your face so pale? Everyone, it's a misunderstanding. It's all a misunderstanding. Misunderstanding. The fierce son His Majesty praised is not my eldest Xiaojing. It's my second son. Second son? The one who eats leftovers and sleeps on an ice bed? If the second son is like this, the eldest must be even better. Mingdi, we're all joining tomorrow's apprenticeship banquet. By the way, bring your fierce son, we all want to see him. Lord Qin wants to meet Yi Nina Sheng. I'll be there right on time. Good, we want to meet that fierce son in person too. The useless kid I've locked in the side yard for 10 years is now famous all over Jingdu overnight. That brat is gambling with my future. Mingdi, you're lucky. Your son has such a future ahead. Once he's Lord Qin's disciple, his prospects are limitless. Thank you. Thank you. Today's my eldest son Xiaojing's apprenticeship banquet. Thank you all for coming. Please come in. Second young master, the madam sent these new clothes. Please change into them. You'll go to the main hall for the banquet soon. Clearly a little trick from my stepmother. The banquet's nearly over by now. Now she sends me new clothes, just to make me join the event. Second young master, you've got to make a name for yourself tonight. It's tonight. What happened yesterday is all over the city. Master has to let you go, even if he doesn't want to. And besides, all the top scholars and officials are at the banquet today. The hard road of exams for poor scholars. Your grandfather already paved it for you. You should live like a noble now. Wei Bai, I know. The banquet is almost over anyway. The wine's gone around 3 times. Mingdi, where's your second son? I mean that fierce son who's not yet 20. Back to Lord Qin, he's in the side yard. I'll have someone fetch him right away. No need, His Majesty praised him yesterday. I want to see what this fierce son is like myself. Lord Qin, you're the guest of honor. Let us do this instead. I'll send someone for him now. That brat again. It's clearly my apprenticeship banquet, but all teacher wants is to meet him. Lord Qin, there's something you may not know. Ni Sheng was pretty shaken up yesterday. He said he felt really dizzy, so I let him rest. It was his first time seeing blood. It's normal to get scared. Oh, his first time killing someone. Yeah, that can be scary. Just let him get some good rest. There's plenty of time ahead. Hope Lord Qin can be understanding. Allow me to offer Lord Qin a toast. Brother, sorry I'm late. Such a fine young noble. Very good looking. Just like those graceful men from Wei and Jin. Why does he have to come? This is my teacher recognition banquet. This is supposed to be my big day. I'm Wei Nianshan, the second son of the Wei family. Greetings to Lord Qin and father. Mother and my brother too. Very decent, Mingdi. You, second young master, have been well raised. I just heard from mother under the quarter that I was sick. Sorry to trouble you, mother. I was shaken up last night. But after a night's rest, I'm all right now. Plus, today, so many honored guests have come to the Wei house to celebrate my brother's teacher ceremony. As a member of the Wei family, how could I miss out over something minor? Come closer. Let me take a good look at you. You know what's important? And the bigger picture. No wonder they say the Wei family's second son lives up to his name. Mingdi, your younger brother is truly impressive. Polite manners, upright conduct. You have a good little brother. An elder is a teacher for his younger brother. You have to be a good example. I will remember my teacher's advice. Your lessons will stay in my heart. What books do girls usually read? Replying to Lord Chin, I've recently been studying the Analects. I also check out math classics in my free time. Lots of people here are scholars, and they respect their teachers. But why do you study math specifically? I think while exams and teachers are important, managing a country can't do without finances. My grandfather was in charge of the treasury. I wouldn't dare disgrace my grandfather's reputation. What a fine person, not disgracing your grandfather. Damn, today is supposed to be my teacher day, Wei Shensheng. Why does he get all the attention? Honored elders, I have a suggestion. So many scholars are here today. If there's no poetry, that's a pity. Wouldn't that be a shame? I'm not that talented, but I'd like to write a poem here with my younger brother. Let everyone see that the Wei family's sons aren't just highborn, but also good at writing and upright. Don't go making trouble. Hey, that's a great idea. The eldest is a good student. The second son stands out. If we could also see great writing, I'll drink a big cup. Let's take the twin guardian statues at the gate as the topic, and we'll both write a poem. Xiaojiang, you're the older brother. You go first. I'll do as you say. Today, this hall is full of joy. Honored guests fill our home with celebration. Brothers gather together in harmony. Great teachers give us wisdom. Beautiful writings thanks to nurturing. From now we'll rise step by step. He's got solid basic skills, but still needs work. Thank you for your teaching, teacher. I'll work harder. My kind father is simple. But you, only barely taught, are useless. What can you do? Got it. If he can't write something, he'll embarrass our family. If he does have a move, then Xiaojiang will lose face. Got a lot in my head. But the old scholars weren't fools. If you don't have timing, place, or people, no point copying old texts. Looks like I'll have to make something myself. I've written poems before, after all. 10 years hidden away like a four-eyed turtle. In one day, draw a sword and earn respect at home. All the guests are amazed. Who says a poor family can't shine? Follow ancestors' teachings and rules. Drink up the wine today. Someday we'll soar high. That's a great who says a poor family can't shine. No complaints, strong spirit shines through. Let's drink together today. One day he'll rise high. This is more than a poem. It's pure ambition. What a wonderful line about soaring someday. These lines aren't forced. You hear a passionate soul. Did you really improvise this? Yes, Lord Chin, it just came to me. Listen everyone. Such vision. Such talent. Mingdi, for the Wei family to have such a son, the ancestors must be watching over you. And it's a blessing for the whole realm. What kind of writing style is this? I've practiced calligraphy 40 years. Never seen something this strange, but also this amazing. This is... Whose hand is this from? A bit of Chu Suliang's elegance. Yan Jenkins' power. I've seen those. But this is neither clerical nor standard script. Not running or cursive either. Could it be a unique style? A brat who can't even get ink on his fingers. How could he write this kind of script? Nianshang, did you write this? Crap. Semi-cursive was a hobby in my last life. But I forgot it doesn't exist here. Reporting to Lord Chin, I figured out this script myself. Figured out yourself? How did you do that? I started learning at age 4, then got sent to a side courtyard. No books there. So I often cleaned the ancestral hall. And in the ancestral hall, there were some plaques written by grandfather. His calligraphy was strong yet slim. I was curious, so I looked at them every day, tried to copy them. Later, sometimes in father's study, I saw hanging on the wall a real piece by Tang Master Xu Suyang. Later still, I sneaked into grandfather's study. There were some model books by Zhu Ji and Zhu Yao. So I wondered, grandfather's style, Xu Suyang's elegance, Zhu brothers' strength. What if they mixed together? What would that look like? 7 years in the courtyard. I stared at those every day. And over time, it became like this. You're saying you invented a whole new script. That could become its own school. I wouldn't say I invented it. Just learned the best from the masters. And picked up something new. Blended old masters' skills. Made your own style. Isn't that inventing? Brother Mingdi, your little brother, and this bold handwriting make a perfect match. If our ancestor Lord Wenduan could see, he'd be proud. Kid, I've taught for decades. Met countless talented kids. But like you, if you really work at it, one day you'll be a real master. You're praising me too much. I don't deserve it. You're worthy. What do you call this script? It doesn't have a name yet. If Lord Qin doesn't mind, would you give it one? This script is tough and sharp like a sword, but also full of spirit. Let's name it Shu Jin. I didn't expect it to come full circle. Thank you, Lord Qin, for the name. From now on, it's called Shu Jin. Shu Jin it is. This font looks way too sharp. Use it for yourself if you want. But for the imperial exam, you need neat and round script. I get it. So later, I started practicing regular script again, just for the exams. This troublemaker still wants to take the exam. No, he wants the exam. He won't have a chance unless I agree. You better know what you really want. Learn to hide your sharpness. If anything happens in the future, you can always come find me at the Imperial College. Thank you, Lord Qin, for your kindness. One's a genius. The other's just average. Still missing both arms. Now we finally see who truly has jade-like arms. Mingdi, nurture this second son well. Don't waste this raw gem. Rest assured, Lord Qin, I will certainly do it. Yesterday you wanted him to die and end your line. Now he's the star talent everyone's watching. And me, the father, can only sit there, awkwardly smiling at their praise. But among all those compliments, how much is honest admiration? And how much is subtle mockery? Father, mother, brother, if there's nothing else, I'll go back to my side yard. Second young master, it's chilly at night. From today on, your reputation is set. The imperial exam will go a lot smoother from now on. Let's drink all the wine today. And make our mark someday. Father, today is my apprenticeship banquet. He's over there singing and dancing. Do you know what that's about? If you're done, let me ask you. Who suggested composing lyrics tonight? It was me. Did I stop you? That troublemaker looked calm. He had clear eyes. He was prepared. You not only embarrassed yourself, but let him use your reputation to shine. Now, who are you blaming? But I'm worried. Lord Qin got dazzled by his lyrics and odd font. If tomorrow Qin decides to take him as a pupil, then what happens to me? Now you're finally scared. You're afraid he'll become Qin's disciple. Afraid he'll overpower you in the household later. Father, you have to help me. Don't worry. Lord Qin will never take him. Why so sure, Father? Lord Qin is not just anybody. If he really decided, he would promise it right away. Why hide it? The reason he won't is because he's not qualified. Not qualified? His lyrics showed talent.
It's about status.
Did you hear how he addressed himself tonight? He called himself little one the whole time. Not student. Yeah, that's true. Student. It's reserved for those who studied the classics and officially enrolled. Lord Qin values rules and traditions most. He would never take someone with unclear origins, a second son from outside the family system. Shujin, remember this. You're the eldest son of the Wei family. Fengshu Mansion, the world of politics. Stormy and unpredictable. Qin agreed to take you as his disciple, not just because you have potential. Thank you, Father. I always knew. Father's on my side. Don't get too happy yet. Why did that troublemaker sneak into the study several times? And into the ancestral hall? How did he blend all those writing styles and create his own? And you? You're taught personally every day. How do you feel about yourself? It's not the same, right? Why not? You and that troublemaker are both sons of me and Lady Lu. He carries the same blood as you. You have it too. If he can do it, why not you? Shujin, you actually resemble me the most. Master, the invitation to the Feng family has been sent for half a month. Still no reply. Did Lord Feng not see it, or is he avoiding us? I wrote everything clearly in the invitation. Mentioned father's friendship from back then. Lord Feng just arrived. So many people want to meet him. Maybe the card is buried under others, who knows? If I can't get past this Feng family hurdle, Yuhan becoming head office is just a dream. Sir, I have a request. I don't know if I should speak. Go ahead. My eldest brother has been in that harsh place Taiyuan for years. My father is old now. I hope you can help him get stationed closer. I don't dare ask for a specific place, but if he can return to the capital, or get posted to somewhere like Kaifeng or Nanchang, places of plenty. Kaifeng, Nanchang. Everyone wants those positions. Do you really think I, Wei Mingdi, can control everything? Even when my father was alive, I wouldn't dare promise that. All right, sir, please calm down. I'm from the Wei family. I understand the rules. If you can't do it, then that's fine. I'll just let my father know. And that's that. It's not your fault. If the Fengs really wanted to meet, half a month is plenty of time to reply. Isn't it said our families are close? Lord Feng wouldn't snub us. If there's any news from the Fengs, could you just casually mention it? No need to go out of your way. Just bring it up. Whatever happens, I won't blame you. Just want something to write back to my family. Got it. If the Fengs want to see me, I'll mention it at the right time. Thank you, sir. Second young master, I visited the clan. The clan chief is shutting out visitors. Said he's visiting friends. Doesn't know when he'll return. Closing doors to guests. Looks like the clan doesn't want to show support. Master made a heavy oath years ago. Said the main branch would die out. Only close family could attend ceremonies. He's greedy for those 100 acres and shops. Already considers them his own property. At the old master's funeral, the clan wanted to split the inheritance. Master used the emperor's posthumous favor to push them back. Now he's not talking about adoption, just stalling. Second young master, once you talk about adoption, you're touching the interests of the whole second branch. None of those bootlickers will help you. Weibio, trust me, I know. I just didn't expect father to be this patient. After all that's happened, he still won't bring up adoption. These things can't be rushed. Any news from the main house lately? Master had the day off today. Madame Kui seems to be asking for her brother. Master served as an official in Taiyuan. Wants to transfer to Kaifeng. Asked Master for help. Transfer from Taiyuan to the capital. Father could pull it off? No way he could do it. Just wants to use the Feng family's power. But after half a month, still no word. What do you think about Lord Feng? Back then, Lord Feng and the old master passed the exam together. They were really close. If the old master were still here, Lord Feng would have visited already. But this supervisor can't catch Feng's eye. Father's real fear is Feng won't meet him. Then the whole city will know the Wei family lost favor. He won't be able to stand firm in the ministry. Yeah, that's right. The Feng family is much stronger than the Wei clan. I'm just taking risks anyway. So why not try to play the Feng family card? The second master is sending a card to Lord Feng. Those useless people in the Wei clan are hopeless. Father wants to wait until my heroic fame fades. We must seize the initiative. Good. I'll go prepare it now. Right, when the old master passed away, Lord Feng knelt at the altar for a full hour. Before leaving, he told the tablet, "Rest easy when you. The Wei family's business is my business." That is a very heavy commitment. Success or failure. Even if I hit a wall, I have to try first. Master, someone is here to see you. Send them away. The man says he's an old friend of yours. An old friend? Everyone who comes seeking favors claims to be an old friend of Feng Nian. He says his name is Wei In.
He was Lord Winduan's former page.
Wei In, Wenyu's page. That useless Wei son, seeing I didn't reply, actually sent his father's man to question me? No, the servant said he's not here for the Wei master. He's delivering a card for the second son. And he also said, this card shouldn't stay at the gatehouse. It must be handed to you personally. The Wei family's second son? The one who just killed a man? The heroic youth praised by the emperor? Hand it over. I want to see how much weight Wenyu's grandson carries. What a fine word for hero. Bold and sharp as a sword. His father's calling card was full of empty pleasantries, beating around the bush for favors and help. But this boy's entire note never mentions his father. He only mentions his grandfather. And himself. A junior simply asking for a meeting. A grandson who remembers an old promise. The difference is night and day. I've helped the Weiss in secret for 10 years. But Wei Mingdi is just too useless. Still just a minor official after all these years. No ambition at all. But this child. Should I see him or not? Grandpa! Grandpa, what are you looking at? Little Funiang wants to see too. Looking at an interesting young man. Funiang, your Grandpa Wei's family has a talented boy. Go to the Wei Manor and tell Wei Mingdi that I value our old friendship, and invite him to bring his grandsons for a chat. Yes, sir. I'll do it right away. Reply to the Wei family's card?
Tell Wei Mingdi.
That useless man. To bring Wenya's 2 grandsons to see me. Yes, master. Grandpa, who are you meeting? An interesting young man. Funiang met someone interesting too, when I was out before. A handsome gentleman. He was so good looking. Better looking than any of my brothers. Oh, from which family? I won't tell you, Grandpa. Master, master. The Feng family replied. Bring it here. I knew it. The Grand Secretary hasn't forgotten our bond. Lord Wei, my master saw your card yesterday. He was very moved by the old bond with Lord Wenduan. I'm here today with a reply. He invites you and your sons for a visit. Thank Lord Feng. I will certainly be there. See that? A little wait was nothing. I knew it. The Grand Secretary hasn't forgotten our bond. Congratulations, Master. Now those old foxes at the ministry won't dare to laugh at you anymore. Since Lord Feng is seeing us, the Wei family's fortune is finally turning. My father and Lord Feng were classmates, lifelong friends. In this capital besides me, Wei Mingdi, who else can open the Feng family's doors? Chang'er, learn from this. Be confident when you see Lord Feng. He's your big backer. Master, what is it? Look for yourself. Please bring your sons Xiaojing and Nishang for a visit. Master, Lord Feng, what does this mean? Xiaojing is also your son. Why only see those two, and not Xiaojing? Does Lord Feng only recognize Lady Lu's sons, and not mine? All right. Stop crying. Let me think. Lord Feng probably doesn't know he's young, so he wasn't mentioned. I'll take you and Xiaoqing along later. I'll introduce him to Lord Feng then. Really? Then Master, remember to mention my brother's transfer.
I know.
Once we're in the Feng manor, your brother's small matter will be settled with one word from Lord Feng. Xiaojing, remember this. Qin Gong is just a gentleman of integrity. But Lord Feng has entered the cabinet 3 times. He's a seasoned Grand Secretary. His students are everywhere in the Great Zhou court. If you win his favor, your career will be smooth. I understand, Father. I will do my best. Do your best at what? Don't try to stand out. If Lord Feng asks you something, just answer honestly. Don't show off. You're the Wei family's eldest son. You need to be steady and composed. Yes. I understand, Father. The advice for the eldest is thorough from start to finish. As for me, he didn't even glance at me. If Master Feng hadn't called my name, I probably wouldn't be here. But this time, Lord Feng is here to see Wei Zhang's grandson, not Wei Ming's son. So I can't rush. Can't outshine or lag behind. The only thing to do is let Master Feng notice me. Let him choose himself. I'm from the Jixian Hall. I wonder if that little bun from last time is still looking for good food. Wei Mingdi, humbly here with my son, greets Lord Feng, wishing Lord Feng longevity. No wonder old Qin Yan would recommend the Wei family. The second son's tears still linger on his good looks. Sit. Thank you for the seat, Lord Feng. Wen Yu has been gone for 10 years. Are you still at the Ministry of Works now? I'm not very bright. I'm currently serving in the Ministry of Works. Sorry to have made you laugh, Lord Feng. The palace isn't a bad place to be. This one is your eldest son? Where does he study now? To answer Lord Feng, Xiaojing is studying hard at the National Academy, thanks to Lord Chen's support. He's already accepted as a disciple. If he's taught by Qin Yan, he's surely well behaved. Many thanks for your guidance, Lord Feng. That's my second wife's child. Yes, this is my younger son, Xiaoqing. He's 2.5 this year. All right, Mingdi. I'd like to talk to your second son alone. Take your eldest and wife to the side room for a while. Let the servants bring tea. How about that? Lord Feng, you want to talk to that boy alone? After all, he's known as the Emperor's praised son in the capital. I want to see for myself. You don't mind, do you? Wasn't today supposed to be about Father introducing me to Master Feng? Why talk to him instead? You're too kind, Lord Feng. It's a blessing to get your advice. Something earned in a past life. Answer well. Don't embarrass the Wei family. You sent a letter to visit. And now you see me. Anything you want to say? Lord Feng is testing me. If I speak up now, no matter if I want a position or money, or complain about my misfortune, there would be consequences. On my way here, I kept wondering what to say to Lord Feng. And then, I suddenly remembered something Wei Bio said. A saying my grandfather often mentioned. Grandfather once said Bio Yuan could drink well. And I was good with numbers when he drinks a pot. He can manage 3 years' worth of accounts. When I manage 3 years' accounts, it's not as good as him drinking a pot of wine. As a kid, I didn't get it. But now, meeting Lord Feng, I get it. Grandfather meant Lord Feng's talent. Wasn't about numbers or accounts, but understanding people. Smart kid. Using your grandfather's words against me. The boy didn't ask for anything, just talked about old stories. But each word draws us closer. Very clever. Sit down, let's talk. Since you understand people, tell me about the old saying, Feng rules half the court, Wei holds a corner. What does that corner mean? People always say that, saying my Wei family runs the Ministry of Revenue, in charge of the nation's taxes. Corner is praise for my grandfather's skills. That's the surface meaning. But what about deeper? Corner also means alone. Like a roof's lone corner. It looks proud and lofty, but it's fragile and rootless. Wei family's affairs all depended on my grandfather. When he was there, our family was everything at the ministry. When he left, we just drifted, helpless. To others, it seemed prestigious. But it was actually a curse to the Wei family. If my grandfather were alive, hearing what I said now, I don't know how he'd feel. Neither do I. That's a good answer. I looked into it yesterday. The poem that spread in the capital years ago. That was your doing, wasn't it? You're wise, Lord Feng? Just a kid trying to protect himself. Smart way to look out for yourself. If that's the case, it got you a few years' peace. So why meet me now? But what about a few years from now? The reputation as a gifted child. How long will that last? How long will Lord Qin's praise last? If you know about the poem, then you know my place in the family. If I don't find a way, in a few years, I'll just be the neglected son left with leftovers again. Then why not just keep your head down? Study quietly in the side hall, and wait till you're older to make your move. Why should I hide? When I was young, I couldn't, but now I'm grown up. I can write with a brush, or draw a sword. I should step up. So sure of yourself? Why compare subtle colors? A real flower stands out on its own. Why compare subtle colors? A real flower stands out on its own. That look in your eyes reminds me of Wei Zhang kicked out of the capital 40 years ago. That's not arrogance. It's confidence and self-awareness. I've seen that look many times. But most of those people fell. Only your grandfather came back. Do you know why? I'd like to hear. Because even when he was stepped into the mud, he could smile and look up at the sky. And you're that kind of person too. Born for greatness. Now I know why you're so spirited. You're nothing like your father or family. No, you're even stronger than when you never let anyone push you into the mud. You're too kind, Lord Feng. I just don't want to disgrace my grandfather's name. That's not just flattery. I've never misjudged a person. So, what do you want today? I did have something in mind coming here, but I don't want to ask anymore. Because I've already gotten what I wanted. From Lord Feng, respect for my grandfather is worth more than any official title or money. Good kid. You even know how to flatter me. He's not greedy or impatient. Knows when to stop. That's the sign of someone who'll go far. Speak. What do you want? You know I won't ask a third time. I would never dare ask you for anything. I just want guidance from Lord Feng. A bright path to freedom. All right. I'll show you a path. A road to the sea and the sky. Father, why is Master Feng talking with him so long? Is that troublemaker still talking with Master Feng? Sit. Lord Feng, your second son truly earned his title. The fierce indeed. Lord Feng, you flatter us. It's just youthful brashness, not worth your praise. I'm the eldest son of the Wei family. Why won't he talk to me? I'll go home and kill a servant too. Xiaozheng Nisheng, take your mother for a walk in the yard. Your brother is curious. Stay with your mother and brother. Don't go far. Yes, father. Yes, father. Lord Feng, I have come today to pay respects for my late father. And because I've been at the Ministry of Works, dealing with paperwork every day, though it's quiet, I feel like I'm wasting my years. Your father started at the Ministry of Revenue and worked his way up to minister. I'm not a fraction of what he was, but I won't tarnish the Wei name. So I was wondering if there's a chance you could speak to the Personnel Ministry on my behalf. A lateral move to forestry and hunting, still as a secretary. It's not a promotion. That bureau handles lands and forests. The perks are better than at Works, but the work is more complex. Mingdi, you've been at Works for years. If you suddenly switch, can you handle it? I'm willing to learn. I just want to get away from dry paperwork and do something practical. It's all I want. Lord Feng, one more thing. My brother-in-law from the Qi family is currently an official in Taiyuan. His parents are aging, and he wants a transfer closer to home to fulfill his filial duties. If he could move to Kaifeng or Nanchang, it would be a massive favor. Mingdi, did you come today for your own career or for his? Both. You certainly picked your timing. Do you know how your father became Minister of Revenue? Because he was skilled and upright, and he never compromised? It's because he never stayed put for too long, and never asked for two favors at once. You're right, Lord Feng. I was too greedy. Forget it. For your father's sake, I must help you. I'll have someone ask personnel about you. As for your brother-in-law, leaving Taiyuan is no small matter. I'll check his records before deciding. Thank you, Lord Feng. Thank you so much. Look at this pathetic display. Just like my son who left the capital, leaving his daughter behind. Brother Wenyu, our sons are both useless, but you're better off than me. At least you have a good grandson. Mingdi, since you mentioned your father, I just remembered something. Please, go ahead. Before Wenyu passed away, he was overjoyed to have a second grandson. I remember the day he got the news. Your late brother finally had an heir. He wept with joy, but I heard that boy was named Nisheng and ignored in a side court for 10 years. Lord Feng, it's a misunderstanding. We were just tempering his character. For over 10 years. Why your father was happy at the end, and why he was sad? You know better than I do. It's because your branch had twins. The second son could lead the main branch and carry on your late brother's lineage. In the blink of an eye, 10 years have passed. It's been even longer for your brother. But now you have 3 sons. Why are they all still under your name? The eldest must marry. I won't argue. The second son is now the famous fierce son of the capital. He has a reputation, fine. But your 2-year-old can't stay, right? Your father's greatest wish was to continue his brother's line. If you have any filial piety, you should get this done. If your father is watching, seeing all 3 sons under your name, while your brother's altar sits cold, he won't be at peace. Mingdi, don't overthink this. I'm just reminding you for your father's sake. Your youngest, Xiaoqing, is still small. Give him to the main branch. It won't hurt your own succession, and it fulfills your father's wish. It's a win-win situation. Why hesitate? Is the Wei clan against it? If so, don't be afraid. This was Wenyu's dying wish. If needed, I'll come to your house to oversee it. He says he wants Xiaoqing adopted, but he's clearing a path for that brat. I'm talking to you politely now. To give you respect for your father's sake. If you throw it back in my face, and I have to come to your door, the consequences will be different. Lord Feng, it's not that I'm unwilling. I'm just overwhelmed. No need to answer now. Go home and think about it. Do it once you've decided. What I said today was only for your father's sake. A simple reminder. As for your job and your brother-in-law, I'll have someone look into it. Success depends on fate. Thank you for the guidance. I will think it over carefully. Go, take your family and head home. Father, what did Lord Feng say? Don't ask. Husband, what did he say? How's our second son? Lord Feng said he'd help me. Really? He really said that. Young master, that's wonderful news. If it works out, you'll be the heir of the main branch. No more restrictions. Don't rush. It's not done yet. After all, it's a choice. I wonder what my dear father will choose. Husband, say something. You're scaring me to death. What if we give Shaoqing to my brother's line? Mindy, what did you say? I'm telling you right now. Get that out of your head. Chang is my life. If you want to give him away, you'll have to kill me first. Go ahead, kill me. You think I wanted this? It was Lord Feng's idea. So Lord Feng's point is, someone must be adopted into the first branch. And what do you think? Xiaojing is my eldest legitimate son. Nisheng is out of the question. That rebellious brat who threatened me with a sword can't wait to go. How could I let him have his way? Besides, Lord Feng brought this up so suddenly. I bet that brat is behind this. You mean he's using Lord Feng to force you to give him away for adoption? A 10-year-old child with such a wicked heart. What else? Lord Feng hasn't cared about us for years. Why bring this up now? Clearly, that brat said something to him. Now Lord Feng is using filial piety to pressure me. So, you're going to sacrifice my son, Chenger? Mindy, look me in the eye. How have I treated you all these years? How have I cared for this family? Is this how you treat me? Then what should I do? Wait for Lord Feng to come here and demand it? Don't forget my transfer is pending. And your brother's matter is still in Lord Feng's hands? Then let Nishang be adopted. It fulfills your father's old wish anyway. It was decided when he was born, after all. Number. I'll never let that brat get what he wants. Why not? Have you forgotten? The properties and shops your father left for the first branch? And the thousands of taels and profits stored over 10 years? You'd give all those real benefits to that brat? Husband, you're being foolish. Lord Feng only mentioned adoption. He didn't say we couldn't take back the assets. Do you have a plan? What can I do? But husband, don't forget, Nishang hasn't reached adulthood yet. After he's adopted out, what assets could he possibly control? You, his father, would still manage them. As for changing his legal residence, that will take many years. By then, will those assets even exist? It will be up to us to decide. And husband, don't you think adoption alone isn't enough? What do you mean? That brat dared to threaten his father with a sword. Today he uses Lord Feng to force you. Tomorrow he'll use someone else to take your place. Leaving such a menace in the clan is a ticking bomb. Better to split his branch off after the adoption. Uncles, you've had a long trip. Please come in. Mingdi, adoption was Wenyu's dying wish. Then we must comply. But the first branch has properties left by Wenyu. The clan has managed them for years. Now that there's an adoption, how should we handle those assets afterward? Uncle, I was just about to discuss that with you. My second son, Nisheng, is not yet of age. After adoption, the clan will continue managing the assets. We'll discuss it again when he's an adult. Mingdi, tell me the truth. By adopting this child out, do you have other intentions? Uncle, you worry too much. I am simply following my late father's wish. Don't think I don't know. Your second son is now famous for his talent. The emperor himself praised him. His poem at the banquet amazed everyone. Such a promising boy. You're willing to let him go? Uncle, you don't understand. The boy has a fierce temper. He doesn't get along with Xiaojing. Instead of letting him cause trouble at home, better to let him join the first branch. It fulfills my father's wish as well. I see now. This couple wants to kick out this hot potato, but they also don't want to lose the first branch assets. Mingdi, your father moved the whole family to the capital back then. How many clan juniors did he actually help? But he was clever. He sent silver every year for the shrine and the poor. But what was that silver enough for? Fixing a shrine door and some rice, then it's gone. If clan members want to succeed, they must rely on themselves. You're right, uncle. Right, now you're adopting out your son. The first branch assets. You say the clan should manage them, but how will they be managed? For how long? And who gets the profits? Uncle, in your opinion, how should we manage it? By the rules, for a minor. The clan manages assets until they're of age. 30% of annual profit goes to the main house. 70% stays as clan property. 30%? Uncle, you're asking for too much. Though Nisheng is being adopted out, he's still my flesh and blood. Once these assets are transferred, he becomes your brother Mingyuan's son. The assets belong to the first branch. The clan manages them until he's of age. 30% for his expenses during that time. 70% goes to the clan. That is the rule. Uncle's logic is sound. It makes sense. But as for the profits from the past 10 years, 70% to the clan all at once? Isn't that a bit much? Madame Kui, which branch's wife are you? You are Ming's second wife. The first branch's affairs are none of your business. Don't disregard our traditions and rules. Uncle, my wife, was just speaking out of concern. Please don't take it to heart. Mingdi, you asked me here to adopt out your son. I've agreed to it, but the first branch assets must be handled by the rules. If you agree, we'll open the ancestral hall. If you don't, we'll go back to the village immediately. Find someone else for your son. Uncle, wait. Wait, let's talk this over. May I ask, Uncle? For my brother's branch, how much is the profit from these 10 years? 300 acres of prime land. 1 tael of rent per acre each year. 5 shop fronts. Rent from shops is separate. After 10 years, the total profit is 5,600 taels. Fine, a 40-40 split with the clan. The remaining 20% for Nisheng. But after the adoption, the clan gets 40% and 60% goes to the main house. 40% stays as clan property. Meanwhile, during the clan's management, a copy of the accounts must be sent to me each year. The past 10 years' profit is real. Getting 40% of that silver is already a pleasant surprise. As for the future, who knows? Agreed. One more thing. After Nisheng is adopted, I want a formal branch separation. Separation. Do you know what you're saying? Separating a child who hasn't even reached adulthood. I know you hate him, but he's not exactly a piece of broken jade. You're making him live on his own? Yes. Let him live alone. Establish his own lineage, and have nothing more to do with my branch. Does the child agree? He can't wait to get away from me. Then so be it. The separation will be handled today as well. Thank you, Uncle. Brothers here. Speaking of which, after today, you'll have to get out of the way house. Why so unhappy? The first branch needs someone to carry on the name. But don't be sad. Big brother, it's me. You call yourself my brother. Isn't that a bit off? My dear cousin. Cousin? Why are you calling me that? After the adoption, I become the main branch heir. You're my second branch cousin. Is that wrong to say? Wei Nisheng, I'm your older brother. Not for long. Also, family rules and rituals, bloodline and seniority. Did Lord Qin never teach you how to judge these things? You want me to teach you?
Cousin.
After today, I'm the main branch heir. That makes me your senior. Show proper respect when you see me. You're supposed to be a scholar. Don't disappoint Lord Qin. Nisheng of the younger generation greets all elders. Father, mother, handsome and refined, stands tall like a pine. This child is truly special. Today we open the ancestral hall to select an heir for the main branch Mingyuan. The candidate is the second son of the second branch, Mingdi. Wei Nisheng, are you willing to become the heir of the main branch as Mingyuan's son? I, Wei Nisheng, am willing. If that's the case, then let's open the hall and inform the ancestors. I've entered this place many times. Today I'm kneeling again. But this time it's to rise up. The auspicious time has come. Open the ancestral hall today to select the heir for Wei Mingyuan of the main branch. By tradition, the family must propose the candidate. Mingdi, you speak. Elders, with your permission, though Nisheng can be stubborn, only he can continue the main line, fulfilling my father's last wish, and not blocking my brother's line of succession. Nisheng, I have no other choice. Once you join the main branch, don't let down the Wei family name. My wife may not be your birth mother, but she's always treated you as her own. You're leaving today, and it really hurts your mother. What a fake show. But I have to endure for now, until the ritual ends, until the genealogy is changed, till I walk out of this hall? All right, that's enough. Don't miss the good hour. Since it's family business, let's stick to the rules. Open the hall, announce it to our ancestors. Complete the adoption ceremony. First, announce to the Wei ancestors, founded by the Zhou dynasty. On the 15th day of the 3rd month, 8th year of Jing, all elders present. Now all is settled, our ancestors, please witness. Second, bow before our forefather, Wei Nisheng. Step up and pay your respects. Grandfather, your grandson, inherits the main branch today. I won't let you down, and I won't waste the path you set. Third, bow to the forefathers. Fourth, revise the family records. Ed. Ming's second son, Nisheng, becomes the heir. Nisheng, Ming's son, Jin Cheng, family head. Mingyuan and Lady Li from the main branch had no heir, so Ming's son, Nisheng, becomes the heir. Nisheng, Ming's son, Jin Cheng, completes the main branch rituals. From now on, I am truly myself. One more thing. After Mingdi from the second branch brought up his fourth son, Chen Diao, the second branch became its own line. They set up a new branch, split the family, and no one even told me. Didn't expect that surprise. Mingdi, are you sure about this? After splitting, Nisheng will have nothing to do with your second branch. Patriarch, I'm sure. Nisheng inherits the main branch, so he sets up his own line. It's right to split from the second branch. Child, are you really sure? After the split, You're on your own now. No further ties to the second branch. In the future, if anything happens, the second branch won't help you anymore. The clan will just follow the rules. Main branch Mingyuan's fourth son, Nisheng, establishes his new line, forms a new branch. He's now separate from the main line. No more ties. From this day on, Wei Nisheng is the main branch heir. A new line of his own. This is it, my task is done. Never to be changed. Finally, child, here's your heir certificate. From today on, you're the main branch heir, starting your own line. Wait, since he split branches, it's not right for him to still live here at Wei Manor, is it? Father, by the rules. Second brother is in the main branch now. But he still lives with us. People might think we're taking the main branch's assets. Just split, and you want him gone already. The eldest son of the second branch really can't wait. Second brother, that's the rule. We all have to follow it. Right? Since you know I'm the main branch heir now. Is that how you talk to me, cousin? Wei Nisheng, stop pretending. Bastard, show respect. Xiao Zhang is your brother. Brother, second uncle. What are you saying? Second uncle. You bastard. What did you call me? Second uncle, is there a problem? By the rules, I've been accepted into the main branch. So naturally, you're my second uncle. Plus, just now my cousin said we must follow the rules. You must agree too, right? Master, please don't get angry. This kid sure is sharp. Cousin was right earlier. After our branches separated, I really shouldn't stay at the Wei Mansion anymore. So, please have the clan leader return the main branch property to me. By custom, the property is inherited by the fourth son. And now I'm the fourth. So these assets should go to me. Also, the profits managed by the clan over the past 10 years. I ask the clan leader to return all of it to me. You haven't come of age yet. The assets can't be handed over to you just like that. If you manage them, what if you get cheated? It would waste your grandfather's hard work.
Exactly.
Before you come of age, the assets should be managed by the clan. That's the ancestral rule. We're not trying to make things hard for you. Don't worry. Once you come of age, the assets will be returned to you. The profits from the past 10 years, the clan will take good care of that for you. For the next 5 years, each year you'll get 30% of the profits by the rules. It's for your schooling. These two are really working together. The accounts and assets must have been split up ages ago. Second uncle. You just said I can't stay at the Wei Mansion. If that's the case, I need a place to live. I'll need some money to get by. No assets for me. No profits either. So how am I supposed to survive? Trust me. 30% of future profits is enough for you. As for a place to stay, Mingdi can't just let him end up on the streets, right? Uncle's right. You can. Just rent somewhere outside for now. If you don't have enough money, I'll add some for you. Add some? Dear elders, you really do plan ahead. This written agreement for clan management, it must have been drafted before I was even adopted. What are you implying, Nisheng? The clan leader knows exactly what I mean. The main branch made over 5,000 taels profit in 10 years. Not a single coin for me. And the next 5 years I only get 30%. The other 70% goes right into the clan's pocket. You take all my money. And you expect me to thank you? Nizai, watch your tone. I'm being defiant today. For Nisheng, do you still have any sense of enough? Clan management is an ancestral custom. The clan won't shortchange you. Once you come of age, everything will be given back. Not a coin missing. We wouldn't ever harm you. Yeah, that's right. The clan leader's got a point. The clan's doing this for your good. The clan leader says it well. 30% is plenty for food and clothing. Let me ask one thing. That's 70%. What does the clan do with that 70%? Fix up the ancestral hall. Help the poor. Or does it end up in some people's pockets? Brat, stop slandering us. What are you even? You dare to question me here? I'm telling you now. When it comes to the assets, it's my call. Wei Nisheng, you're just a junior. Right in front of all these elders. Acting so shamelessly. How improper. I'm shameless? Fine. Then let me ask, where's the main branch property managed by the clan these past 10 years? Where did it all go?
Any records?
Where would there be records? Those 5,600 taels have all been divvied up already.
Anyway.
These are clan rules. You wouldn't get it even if we explained. Sure, just say I don't get it. If we're talking rules. I want to argue with all you elders about this. According to the grand transmission of rituals, a separated son becomes the ancestor. Successor of the separated becomes a new branch. And those who follow are minor branches. My fourth father was the elder. And now I inherit after him. That makes me the main branch. Generation after generation. For you, Nisheng. Stop talking. What's so honorable about being the main branch? Even though you all are older, you're children of minor branches. And even if I'm young, I'm the main branch heir. You know the rules but plot to steal from the heir. That means stealing from the tree, cutting the root by chopping the branch. Wei Nisheng dares to ask you all today. Whose rules are these? Are you really gonna let the Wei main branch end right here because of you all? Will it die out at your hands? Brat, do you even know? Do you know what it means to steal from the descendant? And to cut the roots with that accusation? How serious that is? Are you crazy? Yeah, Nisheng, the clan is just managing the assets, not plotting to take them from the heir. You shouldn't make wild claims. You all know the truth better than anyone. You call it management. But really it's wiping out the fourth branch. Wei Shengsheng. Don't push it. Management means management. Stop with the threats about wiping out the branch. Don't try to scare people with words. You all keep saying I'm too young to handle things. But all you talk about is land and property deeds. Just like those greedy uncles in the Hanzhou case with Minister Hu Shibi, who plotted to take their nephew's assets. Isn't that just loan management in name? Really wiping out the heir. If the main branch assets are split up by you today, how will you face grandfather after you're gone? The wise set the rules, all to keep family from fighting. What you're doing today goes against the rules and against justice. If you want my property, you'll have to destroy the family records first. As long as I'm the main branch heir, every piece of land and grass is part of the family shrine, sacred and untouchable. Brats can't have it. You little brat. Where do you get the nerve? Didn't you say you have the final say over the assets? Then I'll tell you today. Right now you're a minor branch, and I'm the main branch. I am master of this house. The rest of you are guests. For the sake of family, I'll let you leave this hall in one piece. But if you keep managing or splitting the fourth branch, if you try it again. Even if it means I give up everything. I'll go to the capital and beat the drum for justice. Go to the government office. I want to see what's bigger, the Great Joe Law, or your private agreement. Oh no, he's gonna take the signboard to the office, beat the drum in the capital. Wei Nisheng is gonna file a case. Once it's done, the officials get involved. The family scandal goes public. Stop right there. You little brat. Sharp tongue, huh? If you want to discuss rules, I'll argue with you myself. If I don't stick to justice, I'll end up miserable. So if every path leads to ruin, then choose the hardest one. Not even come of age yet. But this kid's got guts. How arrogant could you be? What you just said is just relying on your title as the main heir. But do you even know what being the main heir means? Do you know the weight of filial piety? The Book of Rights says when a filial child cares for elders, he respects their hearts and honors their wishes. You speak to your father and elders like words are knives. Your attitude is arrogant. Now you're even grabbing your ancestors' tablets to threaten your elders. Is this the filial piety expected from a main heir? Is this what you learned from studying the classics? Constantly talking about main and branch families, but forgetting that kinship matters even more than status. Family bonds are sacred. A piece of paper can't cut that off. You call our temporary management as seizing your property. Let me ask you this. Can you even count the acreage right now? Can you tell real from fake when it comes to the family heirlooms? To be blunt, you can't even step over the threshold of this ancestral hall. Yet you want the whole family estate for yourself. That's not stewardship. That's ruining the family. My Shen, I know you hold a grudge against me. But you can't take your grandfather's and uncle's tablets and do this kind of thing. The Yan family teachings say the love of relatives must never fade. Just now you said the main family can't be bullied. Fine, we'll recognize you as the main heir. But does that mean you can forget who your real father is? That you can glare at the elders of the clan? If your fourth uncle, my brother, is watching from above, seeing you this disrespectful to your elders, he could never rest in peace. Mingdi is actually right. You little brat. Temporary management wasn't invented by our Wei family. The Zhou Code, though it has this rule about heirs, it also makes exceptions, allowing all property to daughters in some cases. Everything can be given to daughters in special circumstances. Did your fourth uncle leave a will before he died? Did he entrust his estate to anyone? Plus, the clan rules are 100 years old. Younger sons always have inheritances, and elders temporarily manage property. It's always been that way. The clan leader wasn't wrong. If you break this rule today, you're breaking 100 years of tradition. And aren't you planning to sue? The government hates family suing family. If you step out of this hall to file a lawsuit, everyone in the capital will know a Wei child sued his own father. Even if you win in court and gain the estate, will you win respect? Will you succeed in the imperial exams? Will you still have your ancestors' blessings? Wei rebel, Wei rebel. You're now the main family heir. Every word and move reflects on the family name. Don't ruin your future over this. What are you laughing at? So now it's kinship over status, huh? Now it's filial piety above family law, huh? And ancestral teachings above national law, right? The three of you sure know how to talk. You each stab at my heart with every word. It's just a shame. A shame?
A shame.
That everything you said is twisted logic. What? The clan leader quoted the rule, 10 years a chief, but forgot one thing. Do you remember the very first line of the morning dress chapter in the Book of Rights? It says, "If you don't know, let me tell you. Parent status and seniority are all important. Male and female differences matter too. They're all fundamental to human relations. All three are equal. It never said kinship is above status. If kinship always trumps status, why would they establish heir rules in every dynasty? Why set up main and branch families?" Isn't this rebel kid not even grown up yet? How does he know all this? About filial piety? Just now you said I was arrogant and disrespectful. Let me ask you, what does chapter 15 of the classic of filial piety say? It says, "A child who argues with his father, keeps himself from wrongdoing, just blindly obeying your father, can hardly be called filial, right? Today you all want to do something unjust, and make me take the blame for being unfilial. If I just agree, that would be true unfilial conduct. My argument today is exactly what true filial piety means." And father? This is the last time I'll call you father. About what you said earlier that family love must not fade. Fine. Let's talk about what family love really means. Mourning customs teach us. Zhang Jiagongyan explained once you take on an heir, you're like a son to your legal father, but cut off ties to your birth father. Father, do you still understand what cutting off birth ties means? Once you're a main family heir, legally, you're the son of your legal father. That rule wasn't mine. It's set by the sages. It's in the rituals and the law. So now when you say you're my birth father, that's totally wrong. Right now you're my uncle. An elder, but not my father. You're an uncle, yet you use fatherly love to sway me. That's not real family love. That's confusing emotion with the law. Putting feelings above what's right. Trying to let a side branch overrule the main one. You're my uncle. Definitely not my father. Just now, Grand Elder mentioned the rule that the elders manage the property of youngsters. May I ask, where is this rule written? In what book? Did any heir ever sign it? Was it approved by the government? It's all just passed on by word of mouth. Nothing but hearsay. Fine. Let's talk about the law beyond word of mouth. The Joe Code on marriage. Article 1 on juniors using property says, if you live together, there must always be an elder. But that's for those living together. Meaning kids who haven't split from the family. Our line split off from the main family a long time ago. So we've been separate for ages. We don't live together anymore. So there's no elder managing us. No right to manage our property. No authority to act as a caretaker. As for what you just said about the family rules lasting 100 years, I have a quote from the sages today too, from Confucius' family sayings. The so-called village hypocrites are the enemies of virtue. So what are village hypocrites? They're those who use ancestors' names to serve their own interests, ruining true traditions and laws. What the elders said today is just like them. A brat like you dares to insult me. The clan leader fears I'll report you and damage our reputation. Fears I'll hurt the family's career hopes. Fears I'll be shunned. Then let me ask you this. If I don't report to the officials today, and let you all split the eldest branch's property as you like, then as an adopted branch member, I'll be left with nothing, hungry and cold. Can't even scrape up the funeral fee. How could I ever pass the exams? How could I build any name as a student? If I give in today, I wouldn't even be human, let alone have a reputation. As for your threat about accusing my father being punishable, I'm reporting my uncle for stealing the position and assets, not a son reporting his father. That law doesn't scare me. Even if we go a step back, even if I get labeled as unfilial, I'll still report. I'd rather stand and take the blame at the courthouse than kneel and let you take everything in the name of family. No way, absolutely not. First, I never had a great teacher. Second, no helpful books. How could he know so much? But if you still have a little conscience, if you remember how Grandpa cared for the family, then get the property deed ready and hand it to me now. If I don't get it by noon tomorrow, the county court's lamp and nameplate the day after, you can all come watch. Stop right there, you troublemaker. You think you can walk out of the way house? Someone, stop him. You think I'm alone? Wait, what did you say? Let me tell you. Ever since I carried the ancestral tablet out, Wei En has left the mansion. Guess where he went? That old servant follows Miss Wei everywhere, but suddenly disappeared. Lord Feng promised me something. He guided me all the way. Whoever touches me today is as good as dead? How could Lord Feng? You think you met Lord Feng that day? Just because of you? Nizi, what do you mean? Just what I said. If it wasn't for my invitation card, you, Wei Mingdi, wouldn't even qualify. His invitation. Nizi handed Lord Feng the invitation. That day, Lord Feng only saw me. It's because I gave him the invite ahead of time. What about the officials? Lord Feng, Lord Li. This is the Wei family's ancestral hall, not that city crowd stuff. A kid dares to use outsiders to pressure the clan. Mingdi, what's wrong with you? Getting scared by some brat.
Elder.
Don't do anything reckless. That brat's Lord Feng is Feng Yan, former Prime Minister. His students fill the court. You all, stay still. The highest official we ever met was just the county magistrate. Prime Minister, that's someone we don't even dare to think about. And this guy was treated as some traitor's grave by Wei Shensheng. He's the current Prime Minister. We can't mess with him. With Lord Feng behind him. We can't touch him. Give me an answer tomorrow. He's a bad kid. Definitely a troublemaker. Enough, Mingdi. Honestly, that child really looks like your father. Just like when you. That brat is like his father. A disrespectful brat like him? No way. Mingdi, just give it back to him.
Elder Mingdi.
Do you know how I lost my chance to study? The clan was poor back then. Could only afford to send one person to school. I'd already been to class for a year. But your father had only read a few books at home. It made sense for the elders to pick me. Nothing to complain about. If it were me, I'd make the same choice. But your father didn't agree. He was a fiery guy. Once he found out, he stormed into the clan, argued with me in front of everyone. He never said a word to me. He wasn't just some high-up official. He knew how to fight, how to grab, how to take opportunities from others. When you quoted scripture, every argument made sense. I couldn't beat him, just watched him take the chance. I hated him then, for not caring about brotherhood. But later time proved. He was way better than me. He became the second-place scholar. got into the Hanlin Academy, became minister, joined the cabinet. And I only barely passed the first exam. Even at the absolute bottom. Lulu's whole life, up to today, when that kid argued with me in the hall, his look, his energy, exactly like your dad. Fierce, but not crazy. Competitive, but not reckless. Mingdi, you dislike him. Because when that child was born, when you and Lady Lu passed away, but looking at it now, maybe, after all, they gave their lives for this kid. So just give it back to him. Mingdi, he's your real son. Not an outsider. Don't push him away. That brat's gonna win. No way, that's outrageous. Threatens his father with a sword. No respect for elders. A kid who changed fate with his birth. A disaster. That kind only brings trouble to the whole clan. Sir, I have something to say. Go ahead. Since the elders decided to give it back, we can't stop it. But once he gets the property, does it really belong to him? What do you mean? He's not of age yet. When he passes the coming of age, by rule, after that, the clan can take it back to manage. Then we can work connections. Pull out the deed. Nobody will know. Once he comes of age, what can he do? But putting it under my name might be too obvious. That brat won't let it slide. Sir, that's careless. Putting it under your name wouldn't work. But if we give it to Xiaoqing first, then tell everyone. It's left to Xiaoqing by his dad. What can that brat say? Better than giving it to that troublemaker. Let's do it. Clan leader, second uncle. Wei Nixian, this is the property your grandfather left to the eldest branch. 300 acres of fine land. Here's the deed, plus 10 years profits, totaling 5,600 taels. After clan management costs and shrine repairs, charity spending, you get 5,000 taels.
Exactly.
A little extra. Bastard, this is all you wanted. Hold it tight and don't come crying poor again. Thank you, clan chief. Weibo, go now to the prefecture school, county office, and Shanshan Shrine in the capital. Copy all the property deeds from the main branch. Submit them for record. So thoughtful. What do you mean by this? Master, what is he doing? He's pulling this move. If anyone tries to buy or sell in the future, anything from the main house, they'll have to go through him. If Nizi isn't tough, buyers won't dare take it. You and I can't change the name either. How is this possible? The plan to pass the property to Chenger is totally ruined now. Weibo, go and come back quickly. I'll wait here for you. Those deeds already belong to that brat. What right or reason do I have now? Fine, fine. You're clever, you planned it all. Now everything is settled. Since we've split the family, and you've got your own things, from now on, you're no longer part of my Rulu guards in the capital. Wei Nishang. In the end, he pushed his own child away. Didn't you want to leave long ago? Go on, get out now. Don't come back again. Thanks for your favor. From now on, I won't call myself part of your line. Now I'm just with the capital guards. My family will follow my lead. 5,000 taels sounds like a lot, but this is the capital of Great Zhou. A decent courtyard here costs at least 10,000 taels. We can't spend all our money on a house. Young master, we don't have to worry about a home. I told you before, you don't have to live the poor life. Don't forget, master was once in the cabinet and the finance minister. During those years, the Wei mansion had more than one property. Weibo, what do you mean? Back then, master was minister of revenue and also a cabinet member. Plenty of officials and merchants asked him for favors, but master wouldn't take gold or jewels. He didn't want land deeds either. Still, some things are hard to refuse, and he couldn't reject them outright. Like property. Right, someone figured out his personality. They didn't give it to him directly. They used the occasion when the young master just passed the exam. Someone came to the door, and in public said it was a gift to celebrate. Master was upright back then, but didn't want to throw the gift out in front of everyone. So what happened? He gave some of it back. But one place was small and far away. So he kept it. And the house stayed under the young master's name. So now, by right, it's yours. Where is the house? Just outside the west gate of the imperial city. Cross the bridge, and it's there. The west gate is centered on the palace, with 4 sides and 4 gates. Outside the west gate is the outer city. Mostly small merchants and vendors live there. All kinds of people. You name it, they're there. Yeah, it's kind of out of the way. It is. That's why it was kept back then. And it hasn't been managed for years. It's probably a real mess by now. So what if it's dirty? Better than paying rent. A free place to stay. I'm not picky. By the way, Weibo, how big is the house? A small courtyard with 2 sections. Not big. 3 main rooms in the front. 2 side rooms. A few small rooms in back. Altogether, maybe 10 or so rooms. Let's go look tomorrow. By the way, Weibo, no one's lived there for years. The 2 of us can't clean it all. We'll need to hire some help. You're right, young master. I don't really know how to hire people myself. There's something you don't know? Then how'd you find staff for the mansion back then? Young master. Back then I helped with big tasks for the master. Most staff at Wei Mansion were born there, or had lifetime contracts. The steward handled the rest. But now we can't afford lifetime servants. We'll need day laborers. That's what I was thinking too. Where can we find people like that? I actually have someone in mind. Who do you recommend? Kui Fu. He's just a concubine's son. He's not loyal to the Kui family. He's pretty cunning. Knows people in the broker world. Knows runners too. Kui Fu, huh? He can work, but you have to keep him in check. Have him come over tomorrow. Give him a little benefit first. Then let him see. There's more of a future with me than with his sister. Guys like him, you have to worry if he's not bold enough to cheat. Not if he's greedy. Young master, this place is really run down. Should we rent a clean place first and fix this up slowly? No need, it's not too shabby. Don't worry, once it's cleaned up, it's livable. Starting today, this is our new home. This house has been empty a long time. Did you buy it? No, I'm the owner. I'm Suli. I'm the prefect of Shangshan. The prefect is ranked 8th grade. Deals with documents and admin work in the capital area. Not a high position, but still a capital official. Handles these matters. I'm Wei Nishang. Greetings, Magistrate Su. My father is Wei Mingyuan. I see. Lord Wei, Secretary of the Ministry of Works. He is the person you mentioned. Lord Wei of the Ministry of Works is my uncle. I'm from the main branch of the family, but we have separated since. Wait, what was your name? Wei Shensheng. So you're the hero who drew his sword against those thugs. You flatter me. A great honor, truly. Mr. Wei, your name precedes you. Meeting you today is a real privilege. You're too kind, Lord Su. I live right next door. We're neighbors now. If you need anything, just let me know. My wife is quite a good cook. Since you've just moved it, I'll have her send some food over. That's very kind of you. I see you're busy today, Mr. Wei. We'll talk again soon. He's just a low-ranking clerk. Is he worth all that politeness? We're neighbors now. We'll be seeing each other often. Better to be polite than to make enemies. Besides, he's a clerk in Shenshen Prefecture. Since we're settling down here, we'll inevitably deal with that office. He might be useful one day. You're right, sir. I was being short-sighted. It's not that you were short-sighted, Uncle Wei. You just worry too much about me. So this is the brat's new home. It's a bit run-down, though. But at least it's a 2-entry courtyard. Kui Fu, Mr. Wei. Long time no see. Your brother used the Kui family to transfer back to Nanchang. You knew that, right? Didn't your sister help you? I guess not. Mr. Wei, what do you want from me? Kui Fu, I just moved here. I need to fix this place up. You have connections in the capital. Find me some reliable day laborers. I'll pay the market rate. I won't shortchange you. Is that all? Just a simple errand then. Don't worry, I'll pay your fee. Got it. I'll get right on it. Wait, Kui Fu. How old are you now? Almost 16. Do you plan to be a loafer forever? Your mother was a maid. The Kuis won't waste resources on you. They won't help you at all. You'll be kicked out sooner or later. Am I right? Kui Fu, I'm not trying to mock you. I just want to ask, do you plan to just drift like this? Run errands for a few cents today. Then lose it all at the gambling den tomorrow? Then beg for help the day after? That's my business. Kui Fu, your mother hasn't lived well yet, has she? Once you're gone, you'll never be able to get her out. Master sees potential in you. But if you just want to waste your life, he can find someone else for this job. Mr. Wei, what exactly do you want from me? Give it to me straight. It's simple. Work for me, not just for 1 or 2 errands, but a steady long-term job. When I, Wei Shensheng, rise to power, you, Kui Fu, will rise with me. If it were anyone else, I think he's just dreaming. But he went from an outcast to having his own home. Every step has been solid. And he has Lord Feng behind him. I have no choice. The Kuis never treated me like a person. I'm just a concubine's son. I'll have to leave eventually. But I want to give my mother a good life. Mr. Wei, I'm with you from now on. Joining me isn't just about words. You have to prove yourself.
How?
Hire the laborers first. They must be honest and hardworking. And trustworthy. Do that. Then we'll talk. Rest assured, Master. I'll get it done. I think he just wants a steady job. Under your wing. Uncle Wei, who doesn't? Everyone starts with the same idea. They all just want a steady meal. But as the meals get better, and they can't leave, it naturally turns into loyalty. Besides, Kui Fu has been on the streets for years. He knows the ropes and the rules. He's more useful than any servant raised at home. Are you satisfied, sir? I may not be good at much, but I know how to get things done. For everything. It's 150 taels total. Kui Fu, are you willing to follow me as my personal guard? I thought I'd just be a servant. I didn't expect to be a trusted confidant, handling the master's private affairs. Thank you for the opportunity, Master. I'll serve you with my life. Just do your job well. Our household will grow in the future. So stay sharp. I'll do my absolute best. Uncle Wei brought this from the Feng estate. A personal letter from Feng Yan. It's time to read it. No words in the letter. You'll see for yourself. Lord Feng has spies in the Wei estate.
He knew I was being targeted.
He knew one letter would pressure the elders. It means he'll support whatever I say. This is the backing Lord Feng gave me. It's also a test. If I'm incompetent, this paper is useless. But if I use the momentum, this paper is worth 1,000 troops. Lord Feng, I accept this gift. I was saying, you're the master of the house now. Shouldn't we find you a maid? In my opinion, someone young and pretty, a bit of charm. Now that's a refined life. Nonsense. Master is still young. Don't fill his head with that. Old man Wei, why'd you hit me? What's so wrong with that? He'll be an adult in a few years. What's wrong with preparing early? Such nice words. Sound so improper coming from you. Kui Fu is right, master. Don't listen to his nonsense. Uncle Wei, it's not nonsense. You're getting older. You do everything yourself. It's too much for one person. And you're my elder, not a servant. You shouldn't be the one serving tea. Young master always saw me as an elder. But I still need to watch over things. A common girl won't do. She must be literate and good-looking. A personal maid with a lifelong contract. Kui Fu, you're making this hard. Those are hard to find. Old Lady Wang, stop playing dumb. I know you. You have the families of those fallen officials, right? Quiet. Don't say that out loud. Don't worry, the pay is good. Master, they were supposed to be sent to the Labor Bureau. Some escaped. Some were passed to Lady Wang. These official families are kept secretly. They're all literate and well-mannered, way better than those shady deals outside. It's just limited by the household registration. Can only sign a lifetime contract. Take a look, see if you like any. Lilac knot, lotus waves. No pearl, just a precious blade. You have a good eye, sir. 3-tiered from Jianing, Fujian. I didn't get it wrong, did I? All the women from my hometown wear their hair like this before getting married. But now I can't go back. Good eye, sir? Sun Yang is honestly the best we have. Her father was an official in Jianing. He got in trouble and his family was confiscated. She's just a young girl stuck with a criminal status. So it's got to be her. Kunyang is educated. She can read and keep accounts. She knows a bit about arts, chess, calligraphy, and painting. If everything's okay, just sign here. Kunyang greets you, sir. Wei, I didn't expect you'd like this kind. Thought you'd go for someone gentle and sweet. Surprising. Stop talking nonsense. He's still so young. What does he know about liking someone? How am I talking nonsense? Just look at her brows and eyes. Her figure and presence. She is a bit tall, but she grow up to be gorgeous. Let him have her close by now. To build up feelings. Get it. Sun Yang, did you ever resent?
I did.
And now? Not anymore. That's good. Junior greets Lord Feng. I really like your handwriting. Slim and forceful, sharp, but restrained. Rare, so I've copied it for days, but still can't quite capture it. You're too kind, Lord Feng. I was just scribbling. Scribbling? Then what about what you said in the Wei clan shrine? Was that just talking nonsense too? You debated rituals at Wei's place, citing classics every line. So clear and well organized. Left those elders speechless. But I'm curious. You were locked up in the side yard for over 10 years. Even if you had time to study, not much. Just these last month or two. How did you manage it? Lord Feng, you must have looked into me. If I mess up this answer, it's game over. Have you read Hanyu from the early Tang? Of course I've read Han Changli. But what's that got to do with you? Since you ask, Mr. Changlin wrote a piece, Song Wen Zi Su. There's a line in it. I've kept it in mind. Sail down the river. If you don't stop, whether slow or fast, you'll reach the sea. Though I was stuck in the side yard for over 10 years. Studied just a few months. But how would you know? That since I started learning. I never really stopped. Without those 10 years in isolation. Without those nights kneeling in the shrine. Without days being trampled in the dirt. I could memorize books all day. And still be just a bookworm. That's true persistence. And endless cleverness. Self-taught to this level. And still say you're not some prodigy. Lord Feng, today I came here, mainly to thank you for pointing me the way. If not for your advice and that letter, I couldn't have left the Wei family, nor claimed back the main household assets. You do owe me thanks. Because of all this old-timer in good times is back in His Majesty's sight. Since you're sharp, I won't hide from you. At this morning's court, more than a few people wanted me gone from the capital. I'd say Lord Feng isn't worried. Why's that? That line you just wrote teaches people to be true gentlemen. But if you were really the perfect gentleman, sitting still, standing tall, you wouldn't be here talking to me today. Go on. With your status, even without helping my father, he wouldn't dare say much. But you helped anyway. Because you know the emperor doesn't like gentlemen. You've been too quiet lately, trying too hard to be a real gentleman. But does His Majesty really need someone like you, Lord Feng?
Taking a step back.
Can backfire in the emperor's eyes. Might go the opposite way. If the emperor really needed you to step back, why let you stay in the capital at all? So by acting like a perfect gentleman,
His Majesty will suspect anything.
and point it all at you. And even before I met you, you already realized this. That's why I say you aren't worried. Because any court impeachment, the emperor will just hold it off. And you use my case to get advantage both ways. Clear the emperor's doubts. And settle the favor owed to my grandfather. Turns out he's not just an interesting kid, but a real talent. How did you grow up like this? Lord Feng, may I borrow your brush? Go ahead. A man without quirks has no depth. A man without flaws can't be real. Because he lacks true character. You mean what I did today? It's just like this jade cloud? You could have stayed a real gentleman, stayed out of trouble, but you didn't. You chose to help me, chose to get involved. That's your deep feeling and real spirit. Only seeing you like this, the emperor feels at ease. And that's exactly what you need right now. So you help me, and I help you. A person without quirks can't be a real friend. Wei Shanshan, you're impressive. You flatter me, Lord Feng. I dare not accept. It's not flattery. It's the truth. Let's drop other topics for now. I want you, with your messy writing, to teach me to write this longevity gold. Wei Biao, what kind of person do you think Lord Feng's son will be? Not sure. Back then, beside the old master, I often heard his eldest son is fine as a person. And fine as an official too. Just fine, that's all. What did you talk about with Lord Feng today? Are you worried about something, Wei Biao? Nah, not really worried. Just afraid you're too blunt. Master always said, scholars value tact and subtlety. If you put everything out in the open, someone like Lord Feng might see you as too eager for quick results. Or not steady enough. Your grandfather was right about scholars valuing tact. And it's true. But I just don't have time for tact anymore. In 2 years, it'll be the autumn imperial exam. So I only have 2 years left. Registering requires 3 families to vouch. That's me and my own family, both fine. But the master-apprentice part, I plan to follow Lord Feng's path, to become his disciple, but he's retired. I know. No, you don't. Don't let yourself be blinded by what's in front of you. Lord Feng has been Prime Minister twice. Since the founding of Great Zhou, there's never been someone appointed 3 times. No telling when he'll fall. And an official like that. Once he falls, comes the reckoning. I get all that. Wei Biao gets it, yet still picks him. Are you kidding me? If anything, it's because he's getting old. That's why I choose him. Why's that? Lord Feng's students fill the academy. Their eyes, ears, and voices in the government. But he himself has no true disciple. He can have lots of students, but only one disciple. He needs someone, after he's gone, to inherit his students his reputation, everything. Someone who can protect the Feng family when he's gone. I don't fully get it yet. So you want to be that person? Lord Feng needs a loyal protege, but not like Yan Shifan. He wants someone like Zhang Zhuzhang. This path is very risky, but once it's paved, it is the path to supreme power. Young master, are you sure about this? I'm sure. I need a towering tree to let me grow rapidly. Even if this tree is aging, as long as it still stands, it can shield me from the storm. By the time it falls, I will have grown into another tree. Master, I don't understand big theories, but I know your path must be right. Just like when I followed your father, I just need to follow you. Young master, young master. I'm back. All this shouting. Where are your manners? The master is discussing business. Hehe, young master. I found out. Lord Feng's son is quite mediocre. A high official, yet upon hearing of his father's resignation, he resigned in fear to leave the capital. I heard that when he found out, Lord Feng cursed him out loud, calling him a hopeless, mediocre son. Just as I suspected. Lord Feng is actually scared inside. After all, without military power, retiring isn't a glorious homecoming, but a purge of his faction. Yet his son isn't even a Yan Shifan. Can this brat only tell me to retire? Father, please leave. Does he think peace comes just by wanting it? Walking on thin ice all these years. Political enemies watching like tigers. Old Hong acting respectful on the surface, and the emperor's unpredictable mind. For Lord Feng, one step back is the abyss. The Feng family is stable now, only because the emperor still needs me to balance the situation and keep those restless people in check. Once I'm useless, they will swarm over us. At that time, could you still study in peace? You bastard! You bastard! Even a mere child can see it clearly, yet this mediocre son doesn't. Wei Yijia's power is out in the open. Everyone can see it. But Lord Feng's power is hidden. Beneath smiles and flattery, that boy, Wei Yusheng, he sees the power of the Wei family. But does he not see the power of the Fengs? He sees it. That's why he dared to come to me. He wants to be my student. No, not just a student. The ministries are full of my students, all coming from my prestige. When I fall, they will all scatter like rats. I've taught many students in my life, yet none can be trusted with my legacy. Wei Yusheng sees further than my 40-year-old son. Brother Wenyu, your grandson, is sharper than anyone I've ever met. He knows what he wants, and he knows what I can give. He even knows I need him more. The two great factions must finally come together. Someone come. Prepare the carriage. Follow me to the West Gate tomorrow. Keep quiet. That's Lord Feng, the former Grand Secretary Feng Jun. Dear, you're not joking, are you? He's visiting that kicked-out boy next door. It's your fault. I said we should have sent gifts. You insisted on saving money. Now look. Lord Feng is visiting in person, and I don't even dare to show my face. How could I have known? Besides, didn't you say we lacked the spare cash? I said it and you just listened? What do you know? Master Lord Feng is here. Does the master have foresight? Lord Feng is here? I had to come. Please, take a seat. You said the other day, never trust a man without a vice. I've thought about it for a long time. What is your vice? Reading, accounting, chess, calligraphy, and gambling. Gambling? On what? Gambling on life and luck. Gambling on a future, from that side courtyard to today. Every step has been a gamble. Do you think you won this round? Hasn't Lord Feng already arrived? Fine, Lord Feng is indeed here. Wei Yusheng, as for you, I accept you. Thank you, Lord Feng. From now on, his business is my business. Yes. Uncle Wei, prepare gifts for tomorrow. We are going to the master-seeking ceremony. The former Grand Secretary is taking that boy as his pupil. This will shake the entire capital. Everyone will know by tomorrow. Still no news? Go find out more, quickly. Don't worry, dear. That brat left home only recently. How could someone like Lord Feng take him? It must be fake. How could that brat have such good fortune? No, master. The news is true. The Feng estate's gates are wide open. Half the high officials are there. How is that possible? He's been gone for only 3 months. We thought he'd come back begging. I can't believe he's Feng Yan's pupil now. What is happening? Master, Lord Feng's butler sent this. It's for the apprenticeship feast. Only high-ranking officials are invited. But you're the pupil's biological father. So you can bring your family despite your rank. Only high officials? Master must be thrilled. What are you laughing at? You fool! You think this is good news for me? Dear, are we still going? We're going. Refusing would offend Lord Feng. How could I survive in politics then? The son I wish was never born, the one I kicked out, is now standing in the Feng's main hall, receiving congratulations from the court. And I have to go smile and support him. Quickly, dear. Get my heart medicine. It took 10 years to leave the Wei family. Next, I will soar to the heavens. The next step is the imperial exams. To let Uncle Wei see me become a scholar.